Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Make It Yourself. So in today's video we are going to learn how to make these Christmas tree spirals. You can also call them as Christmas tree wind spinners. So you can hang them outdoors and watch them spin when the wind blows. You can also use them as a Christmas tree ornament itself, or you can make turn them into wall hangings. So let's get started. Details related to the yarn and the hook size will be available in the description of this video, so do refer to the description of this video as well. So here I'm just showing you that this is the yarn I'll be using. It is a shade of green and white. I chose this yarn because it will give a look of the Christmas tree with snow on it. So we start off by making a slip knot, and then we are going to chain 41. So make a chain of 41. So once we are done with this chain of 41, we are going to make one single crochet on the second chain from the hook. So we are going to make one single crochet on it, then into the next chain again another single crochet. So for this row number 1, we are just going to make one single crochet in each chain. So by the end of this row you should have a total of 40 single crochet. So repeat this pattern till the end of this row. So here you can see we are at the last stitch. So this is our last stitch or last chain. So make one single crochet on it. Now chain 3 and turn your work. So this chain 3 acts as a treble crochet. So we are going to make another treble crochet in the same stitch. So to make a treble crochet, yarn over twice, insert your hook into the first stitch, pull through it, and then pull through 2 loops at a time, and do this 3 times. So this is the second set, and this is the third set. So into the first one we now have 2 treble crochet. Now into the second stitch we are going to make again 2 treble crochet. So in row number 2 we are going to first make 2 treble crochet in the first 10 stitches, following which in the next 10 stitches we'll be going to make 2 double crochets in each of the next 10 stitches, followed by 2 half double crochets in each of the next 10 stitches, and finally in the last set of 10 stitches we will be making 2 single crochets in each of the stitches. So row number 2 has total of 40 stitches. We have divided it into 4 parts. Each part has 10 stitches. The first set of 10 stitches will be having 2 treble crochets in each. The second set will be having 2 double crochets in each. Third set will be having 2 half double crochets in each, and the last set will be having 2 single crochets in each. So this is the first set, and in the first set we are making 2 treble crochets in each. And to make it easier we are going to count the first 10 stitches. So this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and the 10th stitch or the first set we will be marking using this marker. Then the next 10, 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, second set also we will be marking it using a marker. Then the third set, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, the third set also will be marking it using a marker, and the fourth set automatically has 10, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So we have these 4 sets here. So this is the first set, and this first set we'll be making 2 treble crochets in each stitch. So now we do not have to count the stitches also, because we have the markers placed in exactly the with a spacing of 10 stitches. So in the first set, as we discussed, we will be making treble crochets on them, and once we reach the marker, we will be removing the marker and making the last two treble crochets on this stitch. So make the last two treble crochets into this 10th stitch, and we will be now placing our first marker on top on the next row, that is into the last treble crochet. So mark the last treble crochet. So there'll be 20 treble crochets, and the next set, second set of 10 stitches, we will be making double crochets. So this is our first double crochet and the second double crochet into the same stitch. So here too, we do not have to count the next 10 stitches because we already have the marker placed. So we just continue making two double crochets in each stitch till we reach our second marker. So continue making these double crochets until you reach the marker. So once you reach the second marker, remove the marker and make the two double crochets into the stitch, and then place the marker on the next row into the last double crochet. Now the next set will have only half double crochets, so make two half double crochets in each of the stitch till you reach the third marker. So here, this is the third set, and into the third set we are making only half double crochets. So as you can see, it is a pretty simple pattern, and continue the same pattern till you reach the marker. So here we are almost at the marker. Remove the marker and place two half double crochets into the stitch, and place the marker on the second row onto the last half double crochet. Now the last 10 stitches we are going to make only single crochets, so make two single crochets in each of the stitch of these last 10 stitches. So repeat this till you reach the last stitch. So here we are at the last stitch, so don't forget the last stitch. So we can find these two loops here, and into the stitch we are going to make two single crochets, and once we are done with the two single crochets, we are going to chain one and then turn our work. So turn your work, because we are going to work on our third row, and into the first stitch make three single crochets. So the pattern for this row is, we'll be making into the first 20 stitches we'll be making single crochets. So the single crochets will be three single crochets in each stitch. So here we are dividing the entire row into sets of 20, and into the first 20 into the first set we'll be making three single crochets in each. Into the second set we will be making three half double crochets in each. Into the third set we will be making three double crochets in each, and into the fourth set we will be making three treble crochet in each. So this is the first set, and we are making three single crochets in each. And you would have already placed the marker in your previous row itself, so we do not have to count the 20 stitches because we already have the marker in place. So the first set here we have made single crochets, so make 3 more single crochets here, and after that go and remove the marker and make 3 more single crochets into this stitch. And now we move on to the second set of 20 stitches. So the second set will have half double crochets, so we'll be making 3 half double crochet in each of the next set of 20 stitches. And we are no longer placing any more marker because after this we will not be requiring it, so we are just removing the marker as we go. So keep making these half double crochets until you reach the second marker. So remove the marker here and make 3 more half double crochets, and now we will be moving to the third set. So in the third set of 20 stitches we'll be making 3 double crochets in each stitch. So this is the first stitch, so make 3 double crochet in it. Similarly, into the next stitch also we'll be making 3 double crochets. So repeat this pattern and make 3 double crochets in each stitch till you reach the third marker. So here we have reached the third marker, so we are going to make 3 double crochets in it and then move to the fourth set of 20 stitches. So in the fourth set, or the remaining 20 stitches, we are going to make 3 treble crochet in each stitch. So this is the first stitch, so we're making the second treble crochet, and this is the third treble crochet. So similarly make 3 treble crochet in each of the stitch till we reach the end of the row. So as you can see that we are almost at the end. So here I'm trying to show you the last stitch. So this is the last stitch and it will be just on top of the chain 3. So into that also we need to make 3 treble crochets. So make the 3 treble crochet into this last stitch as well. And after the last treble crochet we are going to chain 1 and keep a long tail and Then pull the yarn tight to make a knot and trim off the yarn. So make sure to leave a long tail because we will be needing this to make some stitching later on. So as you can see here, the spiral forming the Christmas tree is kind of ready. So now we will be adding one more row. So turn your work first, and after that we'll be adding this dark green yarn. So you can change the color scheme based on your requirement. You can have dark green body and the last row can be in white as well. So make a slip knot with the dark green yarn, and you will be needing these aluminum wires. This is option. This step is optional to add the aluminum wire, but it is suggested because adding the aluminum wire gives the spirals neat kind of look, and the spinner does not end up getting sloppy. So bend this aluminum wire because we don't want the edge poking out. And now take the slip knot of the dark green yarn and pull it through the first stitch. So pull this slip knot through the first stitch, and now we will be making single crochets. So first chain one into the first stitch, just do a chain one, and now the remaining stitches we are just going to make a single crochet on each, but make sure to uh, make the stitches on top of the aluminum wire as well. So as you can see, I'm holding the wire and the tail yarn over my stitches so that I can make the single crochets on top of it. So keep making these single crochets till the end of this row, and make sure to include the aluminum wire on under these stitches. So here you can see I am almost done with this row, and I am still making my single crochets, including the wire under my stitches. So once you complete the row, we are going to trim off the wire as well as the yarn. So continue making the stitches till you reach the last stitch. So here I am at the last stitch, so make your last single crochet. So this is the last stitch, and make your single crochet into the last stitch, and then chain one, and here to leave a long tail yarn and trim off the yarn. So trim off the yarn, and we are going to use a plier to trim off the aluminum wire also. Leave some extra length of the aluminum wire so that you can kind of wind it around the existing wire, and so that there is no ends poking out. There is no right or wrong way of doing it. Just make sure that the uh, sharp end does not poke out at the end. So you can see, because of the aluminum wire, now the shape is holding well, and we can rotate it like this, and now work on our tail yarn. So the bottom tail yarn which we have here, I am going to stitch it such that I reach the center of the spiral. So here I am making some stitches into the existing stitches and reaching the center of this pattern. And there is a small tail yarn, so you can use a smaller you can use a crochet hook, or if you would have left a longer tail, you can use a needle also to stitch it into the existing stitches. So stitch off this excess and trim off the excess. Now we have this long tail yarn in the center. After that, insert the needle through the center as shown in this video, and till you reach the top of the spiral. So here I am reaching the top of the spiral. As you can see, the pull it through. So the purpose of doing this is because I do not want the spiral to stretch too much, because I want it to look like a Christmas tree. And once here it reaches the top, stitch it such that these two yarn are at the exactly at the top. So now, as you can see, when I pull this green yarn, the spiral stretches, and I can decide on how much height of the spiral I want to keep. So pull it such that you and stop at your desired height, and you can place a knot out there. So here you can see I have added a small Christmas crochet Christmas star as well. The pattern for the Christmas star will be available in the description if you're interested to add the Christmas star, and I've added some small ornaments also. Do refer to the description for additional details. Subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video, and turn on the bell icon for notification, and also give me a thumbs up. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and have a great day.